Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am Fi and today we're going to be diving into your soul's guidance. So you guys will be getting some guidance from your soul today, okay? I will be channeling guidance from your soul today. What I need for you guys to do is to get calm, get relaxed, get into a nice vibe. That way you can be guided by your intuition when choosing between the three options that I have before you today. Once you are calm, take a look at your options. Group 1, we have this charm right here. So this is what we have for group number 1. Group 2. Oh, that fell. With group 2, we have this charm. And group 3, we have a quarter. Okay, so once you feel like you know what pile or what object is really calling out to you, then go ahead and click on the description box down below and then click on the timestamp for whichever one you feel the most drawn to, and then I will see you at your pile selection. If anything I say today resonates, please make sure you support my channel so that way you can get more videos and content from me. Support my channel by liking this video, commenting down below, and subscribing to join the pack. I would love to have you. Make sure when you subscribe you hit that bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a video. Also, check out more content from me down below in the description box. My Instagram, my TikTok. I'm over on Wattpad as well, writing a book. So it's up for you to decide how you want to support me in any way, or if you want to check out more content. I appreciate you so much for being here. Let's go ahead and get started with group number 1. Hello, group number 1. This will be your reading, okay? So what I need for you guys to do is to make sure that you are in a calm state while watching this, and also please make sure to only take what resonates and leave the rest behind, okay? And know that whenever you see this is when you are meant to see it. So let's go ahead and begin with your message, group number 1, okay? With your first card, your first oracle card, and it says, my mind is clear as a still lake, okay? So you are being called to see things clearly, and you will start seeing things clearly in the near future, okay? Things that were unclear in the past, things that were a little bit dicey, if you were unsure about making a certain decision in your life, know that you will be guided, or you are being divinely guided towards making the right decision or the best decision for yourself, okay? It's also time to start seeing things in a more clear way. It's also time to start meditating more in order for you to do that, okay? In order for you to see things in a more clear way, it's time to like meditate. It's time to ground. It's time to come to stillness, come to balance, come back to nature, come back to self, come back to home, okay? Come back to your vessel. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Need a oracle card. Another oracle card, actually. So go ahead and add to this message, Spirit, with another oracle card. Okay. We have, when my mind is still, I hear my inner voice. Yeah, so your intuition is trying to reach out to you. Your intuition is trying to speak to you, okay? Can you hear me is what I just heard. And look at this blue. So this is the throat chakra, but also I feel like the third eye chakra as well. So you guys are really being encouraged to allow yourself a moment of stillness. If things haven't been working out, if things haven't been really in your favor, okay, moving in your favor, if you've been feeling very unsure of yourself, 1 second, let me go ahead and zoom in, because these cards are way too beautiful for you guys not to see them in full view, okay? But if you have been feeling like things have not been working out, things have been moving so slow, it just feels like the energy is not working for me. If you've been feeling this, okay, know that this is because you are being called to sit this one out. Yes, yes, I love that for you, okay? Spirit is saying, sit this one out, honey. Sit this one out, okay? That's what you're being called to do, okay? You gotta sit this one out. You need to sit in stillness. You need to invite in the quiet, because there are voices, there is information, there is wisdom, there is guidance that is trying to come through, that is trying to be channeled through you, but it cannot do it because there's distractions by the phone, distractions by the TV, distractions by the life, by the responsibilities. So this right here, your message is clear. Focus in on the mind, okay? We have mind. We're talking 2 cards talking about the mind, okay? There are messages, there is guidance, there is clarity that wants to come through for you, but you have to take moments of stillness, meditate, in order for you to receive what it is that you are meant to receive, okay? Next, we have mindset, okay? And this card says, create reality, work with subconscious, befriend mind, okay? So this is talking about really getting in touch with yourself, getting in touch with, the depth of who you are, what it is that you have been like kind of not paying attention to, especially with that subconscious energy. What is it have you not been seeing? Like, is that proper grammar? I don't know. But there's something that you haven't been seeing, that you haven't been opening your eyes to, okay? And with this card, it's talking about tapping into that energy, and it's talking about really using your mind to create the reality that you desire, because your mind is super powerful, group 1. This is why it's coming up so much. Mindset, mind. So using your mind to create the reality that you deserve and desire. But the way for you to do that, first you have to get in touch with yourself, get in touch with your mind, okay? Before you can even do that. Next, we have sky expansion, okay? So the crown, the heart chakra as well, with all this green, and because it's time for you guys to receive, and you have to receive that knowledge, receive that information, receive that blessing, that abundance, okay? And then also with the blue, it's time for you guys to really tap into that throat chakra energy, figure out your own self-expression, okay? And sky expansion, like I said right here, we have befriend mind again twice. So a clear message that is very important for you to befriend your own mind, okay? And it says inner freedom, expand consciousness. So you're looking at the subconscious, and you're looking at your consciousness overall, and you're looking for new ways to expand, new ways to grow. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. You're looking for new ways to grow, new ways to get better, new ways to just expand as an individual, expand as, the person that you are. Okay, I'm gonna get some charms to finish out your reading, but hopefully this made sense for you. Okay. Okay. We have the letter Q. That could be significant. It doesn't have to be, okay? We have Taurus energy. We have the paw, loyalty, flexibility. This is talking about you being more flexible, especially when it comes to the mind. And again, being more open to receiving, okay? And then we have this spin wheel. This reminds me of that story. I forgot. Who is it? The Princess Aurora? Who is it that does a little spin wheel and then she pricks her finger? It was like Maleficent, right? She pricks her finger or whatever on that. I don't know why that's reminding me of that. Oh, we have the gun. Okay. Let me see what I'm getting with that. Okay, this is reminding me of triggered. Okay, I'm hearing trigger, hand on the trigger. So what has been triggering you lately? Pay attention to what has been triggering you lately. this is reminding me, because I remember that story, and maybe it's time for you to get more rest, okay? Resting more. But this is also talking about too, you having the ability to thread, like you having the ability to create your own abundance, okay? Does that make sense? With the plane, we have travel. So again, you guys are expanding, you guys are growing, and you could actually be traveling soon. Paw print reminds me of dogs, and dogs symbolize loyalty, protection as well. So know that you are protected as you are being guided. Okay, we have the love seat, and we do have this heart here. So this could, and then we have the King of Pentacles as well. So there could be something significant about some sort of connection. Okay, this person could be a Taurus. This person could, especially since we have Taurus here, this person could also be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or this person could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Okay, doesn't have to be, but there is some sort of significance when it comes to a connection. This person could be very loyal, very wise. This could be a new mentor coming in for you guys that really help you in regards to the quest that you have. Like maybe there's some quest that you're on in life that you're kind of struggling with, and this mentor comes in to help you like better yourself. Okay, with this fish here, this is giving me the energy of just keep swimming. And also there is some sort of abundance, money coming in. We have RIP, death, changes to your mindset, changes to your way of being are coming your way. We have a music note. Be careful of the music that you're listening to, because know that it influences you and your emotions and your reality. Okay, but you can also be receiving messages through music. Okay, but know that you are abundant. Know that you are coming into stability. Okay, you just have to focus in on the mind and stabilizing yourself. Okay, and I think that's what I have for you guys, group number 1. I hope that it was helpful. If it was, please make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe to join the pack, and then make sure when you subscribe, you hit that bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a video. Also, check out my Instagram, my TikTok, and my book, all that stuff that's in my description box down below. I would greatly appreciate it, and I hope that you will come back and see me again sometime. And let's go ahead and move on to group number 2. Okay, so hello, group number 2. Thank you so much for being here. Remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest behind, okay? Know that whenever you see this is when you are meant to see it. So let's go ahead and dive into your reading with your first card, your oracle card, and it says, as I heal my mind, I heal my body. All right. Sorry if the camera is shaking in any way. Okay, so you may have been drawn to another pile. You don't have to be. But what I'm getting with as I heal my mind, I heal my body. You know how they say, I feel like people I've heard before, I don't know if you've heard this before as well, that stress, you know, is bad for the body, right? And where do we really feel that stress? In our mind. We feel stress in our mind. We feel stress when it comes to our emotions. And, you know, it's like a whole big cycle of trigger, right? So like you could have been feeling lately very stressed out, or a lot of emotions, and having a lot of thoughts that were stressing you out, okay? Or that was causing you some sort of significant amount of pain, okay? And because of that pain that was coming through your mind, that was coming through your emotions, it started to trickle to your body. So you could have been having bodily pain. Now, I'm not any doctor or anything, but I'm just telling you what I'm getting intuitively with your card that came out today. So you are being encouraged to focus more in on healing your mind, healing your emotions in order to heal your body. Because once your mind and your head and your emotions, once that starts to feel lighter, once you take a look at that darkness, you know, with those darker areas, and you say, okay, what do I need to change? What do I need to switch up? If I've been having these negative thoughts, what thoughts can I replace these negative thoughts with, right? What positive thoughts can I use to replace the negative? Okay, so I see that you guys are going to be stepping into that energy and trying to heal yourself as much as you possibly can. I also see that you guys are in need of connection. I feel like you may feel like you need someone to connect with who understands you, who sees you for who you are. But I also feel like you guys are very sensitive souls as well. It's like if someone says something negative to you and they say something negative to you, but you feel it on like a bodily level. Like you can feel their negativity. So you may be empaths. You don't have to be, but you guys are very sensitive souls. Like you're like a child walking around, like your inner child is ever present within you guys that chose group number 2, and this is card 2. Look at that. But yeah, like your inner child is ever present, and you're very close to the divine whether you realize it or not. And I see with this horse though, you guys really crave freedom. You crave freedom of expression, freedom to be able to just feel your joy. You know, I feel like you've had people that came around to just kind of steal your joy, or just try to knock you down in some way, or say something to just really like affect you negatively, just to get on your nerves, you know, just to test you, just to bring you down a notch, right? I feel like you've had people in your life try to do that, try to test you. But it's really time to like release all of that. It's time to really let all of that go in order for you to be healed, in order for you to be better. Your focus should really be on yourself, your mind, and healing yourself in your mind and your body and your emotions, and not letting anyone else or any outside source take away your freedom or take away your sense of self. Let's keep going. Okay, so we have here with your neck. What? 22-2. 22-2. Yo, come on now. 2-2-2. Know that if you've been working on trying to connect deeper with yourself, if you've been working on trying to heal your mind, free your mind, heal your body, if you've been working on the things that we've already just discussed, know that you are on the right track. You are on the right track. And also you're getting in alignment. You're getting back into alignment. We have, I feel safe and grounded. Yes, so it's so beautiful that you guys are connecting more and deeper with nature, with yourself, and you're being encouraged to do so. And I feel like God, Spirit, Source, and Gaia is going to bless you with a beautiful, beautiful gift. I feel like this gift may be involving money or a possible relationship, okay? But it really gives this sense of, oh, and also a deeper connection to yourself, with yourself. There's some sort of peace that you guys are going to be able to step into. You're going to feel so peaceful and so at home. I see that for you guys. You feeling peaceful, you feeling at home, you feeling like, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in so you guys can get a better, even, you know, better look at these cards. But yeah, I feel like, oh, also, a lot of messages here. Oh, is that a snake too? Is that a snake here? Yes, you guys are definitely shedding the old, getting rid of the old. But in order to do that, I feel like you guys have to dig up the past, okay? So know that if you are going through a hard time right now, or you've been going through a hard time, you know, you're going to have to place the timestamps. Does that make sense? You're going to have to place the little time points for, you know, your own self, because this is a general reading. But with the snake here, I feel like you got in the roots of the tree. We're seeing the roots of the tree. You guys are going to have to take a look at the root of the problem, okay? The root of where the problem begins. So if you've been feeling on the darker aspect of life, or if you've been feeling a little bit down, you're going to be encouraged to take a look at the darkness. Take a look at the root of the problem in order for you to reground yourself and your energy. You are sweet, you are kind, you are thoughtful, you are giving, you are loving, and it's very important for you to set healthy boundaries with other people, because 222 can also talk about relationships as well, if I'm not mistaken. It's very important that you set healthy boundaries with people, especially if they're draining and taking your energy, because the snake has two faces, if you ask me, because most people think of, when they look at a snake, they think of someone someone who is trying to betray you, someone who is not for your best interest, or I don't know how to word or phrase it, but someone who is sneaky, someone who isn't authentic, someone who is deceitful, right? But two faces, because to me, snakes are very misunderstood, and I feel like you may have that energy too, where you feel misunderstood. So, you know, again, take it how it resonates. But snakes, in my opinion, are very misunderstood creatures, and they have a beauty to them that just, you know, that it's rare for people to recognize, and you may have felt that as well. Okay, but it's important that you ground your energy. It's important that you protect yourself from those that would want to dim your light. Okay, and it's important that you make decisions that make you feel safe. Okay, decisions that you know are right for you, and not making decisions just to make someone else happy. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit and go into your next cards. We have here True Self. Okay, card number 10, and it says connect to soul. Does that say heed? Okay, connect to soul, heed inner guidance, purify energy. Connect to soul, heed inner guidance, and purify energy. And that's what I was getting with this I feel safe and grounded card. It's like you guys are going to be like letting go and releasing. Let me just back out a little bit more. You guys are going to be letting go and releasing what no longer serves you. Look, she's purifying and cleansing her energy in order for her to be able to rise like the phoenix. The phoenix has to be purified by the flames in order for it to rise again. So that is what you are going through, especially if you've been going through a hard time. Time for you to be purified by the flames in order for you to come out even more alive, in order for you to come out even better than you were before. So that's what's happening with you and your energy. Next, we have here moon honor phases. Respect where you are. Self-care, sync with cycles. So it's about embracing the fact that, you know, we go through these seasons, we go through these changes, we go through these cycles, we go through these patterns, and you know, sometimes we're on the better end of the spectrum, and sometimes we're on the darker end of the spectrum. But it's important to respect all ends of the spectrum. It's important to respect where you are, even if you're not in a good place, even if you are on the side of darkness, even if you're, you know, you're trying to get back to the light, but you're struggling. Wherever you are right now, it's important to respect it and embrace it, because it is a part of who you are. Looking at the root of the darkness, looking at the root of the problem, and realizing that it is a part of you, and having that acceptance is the way that you are able to just release its hold over you, because that's what we talk about when we talk about releasing, right? Because in reality, you cannot rid yourself of all of the darkness that you hold, because there cannot be light without darkness. But we talk about, like when I say releasing, I am saying embracing, accepting in order to let go. The only way for you to let go is to accept and to come into a better understanding of what it is that you have been missing. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, step up your self-care. Group number 2, it's time to take care of you. It's time to make sure that you're feeling safe and grounded, and that you are good, your mind is good, your emotions are good, that you're just good overall, you know, and allow yourself to be whatever it is that you are, because that is your divine right. Okay, oh shit, okay. All right, I forgot that I did charms for the other pile. I just intuitively felt like doing charms for the other pile, so I guess I gotta do charms for you guys too. We're only gonna do a little bit of charms because your reading was longer than expected. Okay, so let's see what we got. Okay, we got a lot of letters. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely like connected to another pile. So we got a lot of letters. We got J, 2 J's, we got an I, we got an A. Okay, we got an A, and we got a Z. Oh no, this is a D. Okay, so we got the little we have the grilled cheese charm, so you could be feeling under pressure. Okay, and then RX reminds me of prescription. So this is talking about taking care of your health, okay, taking better care of your health. And we talked about, you know, the body and the health and all of that. We have Libra energy, so it's very much so calling for you to get into balance, okay? You could be a Libra, you don't have to be. We have the cheese pizza, so make sure you're eating food. Look, it doesn't even want to be shown. So make sure you're eating foods that benefit the body, that help the body, because it's all connected. The mind, body, and soul is all connected. If you're eating bad and eating these foods that are not good for you, then guess what? You're not going to be feeling good in the mental or in the emotional. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And then over here with the wheel, know that you create your own abundance. Know that you are in control of your life and your reality. And if it's not going in the way that you like, then it's time to make some changes. We have the knitted sweater. So the knitted sweater, this could be highlighting someone's grandmother. It doesn't have to be, but it reminds me of that, as well as it reminding me of something coming together, things coming together. So I feel like, yes, trust your intuition, because this knitted sweater was right on top of this cat, and this cat is having a surprised face. So really trust your intuition. And also this sweater is talking about blending your spiritual side as well as like your logical side as well, and like blending the spiritual and the physical, bringing these two things together for some reason is important for you guys. And with the little cat here, there is some sort of surprise happening soon. Be on the lookout for that. Some sort of surprise, but you'll get an intuitive hit about what it is through your intuition. Okay, this here, I do want to say with this skull and the 13, it's important that you allow the transformations to your feminine energy to happen naturally. Like whatever emotions come up, just cry about it. Let you know what, if you crying a lot more lately, then let it out, baby. Let it out. Let it out. Cry if you gotta cry. Embrace your feminine side. Go with the flow, and don't try to attack things so head on. Give yourself time and space to figure out what the best thing is, because this skull is right on top of the weight. So there is some sort of weight in the mind. What is it that you've been carrying in your mental space that is blocking a certain transformation to happen? Or what have you been thinking about way too heavily? You know, pay attention to that, okay? But that's what I got for you guys, group number 2. I hope that you enjoyed it. Support my channel by liking this video, commenting down below, subscribing to join the pack, as well as checking out all the information in the description box. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you come back to see me. Moving on to group 3. Hello, group number 3. This will be your reading. Remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And remember that whenever you're seeing this, it's when you are meant to see it, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with your oracle cards. We have here, I use my emotions to fuel my path, okay? Interesting. Okay, sorry if the camera is shaking at all. I use my emotions to fuel my path. I just want to start by saying that group 3, you guys are very powerful individuals, okay? I feel like it's time to recognize your own power. Sometimes people would like to take that power from you, to take your power from you, and make you kind of try to make you believe that you are powerless. But it's important that you always remember that you have more power than you realize, that you have more power than you realize, okay? It's better to focus on the things that you can control rather than the things that you cannot control. So I feel like maybe lately, or this could be something that happens in the future, you're gonna have to put your own timing on it. But what I'm picking up is that there may be this situation where someone tries to emotionally attack you. Okay, emotionally attack you, attack your emotions, just attack your character, attack you as a person, okay? And I feel like you are being encouraged, and I feel like you will do this in the situation. You're being encouraged to use that toxic and negative emotional energy as a way to transmute it and turn it into something positive for you in your life, right? So it doesn't even have to be a person attacking you that happens in this scenario situation, but I'm feeling like it could also even just be something negative happening in your life, like something not working out the way that you had planned, and you using that situation not working out as a way for you to grow, learn, and expand, and just, move on. It's like you're not allowing for certain situations to damage your outlook, damage your perspective, or just take away your power. What I love for you guys, group 3, is that you're standing strong in your power. You're not letting anyone move you from your position. And I feel like you've really worked hard on yourself. You've worked hard towards climbing a certain level of success for yourself. You climbed a certain mountain. You're at the top of the mountain. It's like you're not letting anyone push you off. Like, she's at the top of this mountain, I presume, and she's not going to let anyone push her off. Okay? I use my emotions to fuel my path. So I feel like even if you are feeling darkness, even if you feel down, if you feel low, you're going to allow yourself to feel what you need to feel, and then you're going to continue to move forward. This is beautiful. Like, you're never going to give up. Is this energy that I'm getting from this card. I use my emotions to fuel my path. So whether I'm feeling happy, whether I'm feeling sad, whether I'm feeling down, whether I'm feeling up, it doesn't matter. You're using all of your emotions as a way to create and mold and shape your reality to what it is that you would want it to be. Okay? Love that for you guys. And let's move on to your next card. Here we have, I let go of fears that are stored in my soul. Okay? I let go of fears that are stored in my soul. You have this, it's like, I heard like great awakening, but it's like you have this outlook on life now, or you have this outlook where, again, your emotions are not standing in your way any longer. You are letting go of your fears that are so deep rooted, stored in my soul. These fears are deeply rooted. These fears are the same fears that you've experienced in past lifetimes over and over and over and over again. These same fears that you've tried to work on and work on and work on and work on, you will be overcoming. You will be overcoming and letting go of these fears that you've worked on for lifetimes, okay? And that's important for you to know. And I feel like, since we have a lion here, I feel like these fears could have to do with your worth, could have to do with not seeing your worth, feeling unworthy, feeling like you're not good enough, okay? Take it for how it resonates, though. Or even these fears could be about not having the courage to take certain steps in your life that you know you need to take. Like, maybe you've been wanting to travel for the longest of time, but you've never traveled. You've never taken the steps to travel. You never set up a plan. You just say that you're going to do it, but then you're too afraid to make the move on your own, or just make the move at all. Okay? I see that that's changing, that's shifting. You're no longer moving from a space of fear. And instead, you're using these emotions. So instead of looking at your fear as fear, you're looking at your fear as excitement. You're looking at your fear as, oh, I can do this. Like, oh, I'm feeling afraid. Okay, great. That means that this is something I should do. This is something I should do. This is something I should try. And remember to take that for how it resonates, and don't mix up my words. I'm not telling you to do something that would harm you or harm others, or, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you get what I'm saying. Moving right along, we have inner authority, okay? And it says, trust yourself, listen to true self, trauma versus guidance. Yes. So I feel like these two cards are connected. Let me go ahead and back out a little bit so you guys can see. Okay. So I feel like these two cards are connected, right? Where I use my emotions to fuel my path. It's talking about the same thing, kind of, to where it's like you do have to have some trust for yourself in order to do that, right? You have to have trust. You have to have faith that everything will work out. Like, even if you're feeling shitty, you're going to use these shitty emotions to create something different, to transmute it and turn it into something that will actually help you along your way, along your path. Like, learning more about yourself and why you feel shitty is going to help you along your way, along your path. So you're really creating this version of yourself where you have this inner authority, where you have trust for yourself, where you can listen to your true self, where you can see what's trauma and what's guidance, or where you can see the guidance through the trauma. Does that make sense? Love that. Okay. Group 3 is seeing the guidance through the trauma. Okay. I experienced this traumatic event. I experienced these traumatic situations. And what did I learn? And how can I grow from it? And how can I use these traumatic experiences to change my life? This is the energy that you're stepping into, or even the energy you're being encouraged to step into. Okay, next we have here, empath. Connect to self, cleanse boundaries, hold space. So you guys are empathic, okay? Highly empathic. Yes, so also, like, I let go of fears. When these fears come up, when those negative thoughts, negative patterns, negative belief systems, all that type of stuff, when that stuff comes up, you are being guided to connect more to yourself, to cleanse what does not belong, and to create boundaries with yourself and others. And also to hold space for yourself. Okay, so I might be in a negative space. Okay, so I might be a little bit grumpy. I might be a little bit bitchy lately. Okay, I'm not the best person today. That's okay. That's how you hold space for yourself. That's okay. I'm just going to allow myself to be who I am, and I'm going to work on being better another day. Thank God for another day for me to be able to change the way that I think, the way that I feel, you know? That's the energy that you guys are being encouraged to tap into. You're also very much so, like I said before, being encouraged to cleanse yourself of what no longer suits you, okay? Also, you know, step outside of your comfort zone. Definitely a message that you need to hear. Step outside of your comfort zone. Do something different, okay? Shake off the ways of the old, ways of the past, okay? Let's go ahead and get some charms for you guys. I know the camera is moving. Oh, I can help that by just backing it up a little bit. Hold on. There we go. All right, good 3 charms. Let's see here. Oh, not all of these cards, y'all. We're not gonna be here all day. 4 of Pentacles is the one that's significant, okay? And one more, okay. One more. There's another camera. Interesting. All right, hopefully you can see all of the charms here for you. Okay, so we have the letter V, we have the letter U, we have a little camera here. Okay, a man holding a ladder. Oh, look at that, you got a money charm. Hey, jackpot, you got a money charm. Okay. 4 of Pentacles. Yes, this is what we talked about. Cleanse, release, let go of the old, let go of what's no longer serving you. Stop trying to hold on to things that are no longer even in alignment with who you are now. Commitment with this ring. Stay committed to your goals. Stay committed to the reality that you dream up for yourself. Jackpot here. You have the ability to create your own wealth, to create more money for yourself, and more wealth and money is coming in, especially if you've been putting work towards it. We have the horse here, but the horse is also looking back. So what can you free yourself from that is of the past? What of the past your past way of thinking, past way of being, a past person. What is it of the past that you need to free yourself from? Because with the pretzel here, things you may have gotten twisted up in the mind along the way, right? In some way, shape, or form. Pay attention to that. And then we have this here, I forgot what it's called, but this is about you seeing things too closely, okay? Maybe you're looking at things too closely and you need to back up in order to gain a better perspective, right? If we're looking at a picture zoomed in, we're not seeing the full picture. So there's something that you're not seeing the full picture about. And speaking of pictures, we got a camera here. So it's about adjusting your perspective and your lens, okay? Wheel, things are going to be shifting in your favor. Things are going to be turning around if things have been dark. Recognize the cycle. Sometimes we go through the dark, sometimes we go through the light. That's just the way that life goes, right? Appreciate that. Accept where you are on both sides of the spectrum. I think we talked about that too. And then we have this skeleton thing here. This is root chakra. Okay, this is root chakra. Time to get grounded, time to get balanced, time to, oh, and also I'm getting your solar plexus chakra as well, and your sacral. So pay attention to these chakras, because if you work with that energy, it can serve you, okay? But it's time for you guys to move up. Is there anything that I missed? Is there anything I want to say with this camera here? Things won't always be picture perfect. Group number 3, you have to realize that things won't be picture perfect, but that's okay. It's like that for a reason. That's all I got for you guys, group 3. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a big fat like, comment down below, and subscribe to join the pack. I would love to have you. Make sure when you subscribe, you hit that bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a video. Also, check out my Instagram, my TikTok, all of that information that's in the description box down below. I would love that if you did that, and I really hope to see you guys next time. Come back and see me again. And I'm out. Peace.